Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. So we're doing another little time lapse here at the beginning because I actually wanted to expand this industrial area for one, but and also get all the train line and cargo station in the area, and I also wanted to build out a proper interchange for the industrial area too, so that they don't all have to go through that one diamond interchange that we have, which I don't know that it would hold up pretty well with all the industrial traffic going through it as well. So I decided that I was gonna spend the first half of this episode just doing all this in a time lapse, and you'll see it build up. We even do a little bit of a residential build on the other side of the highway, which you'll see in just a moment's time. Well, in a little bit. Anyway, this time lapse goes until 16 and a half minutes. So if you want to skip it, there's always an option to. But if not, then here we are, enjoying the good old time-lapse fashions of City Skylines. So there was a lot of feedback, I think, in terms... Oh, man, I don't even remember now, because I did look at it. I swear I did look. Let me open it up. Because I recorded, I think, a couple episodes before I was away for the weekend, which is why I did different... I think I did different things purposely in both those episodes, just so that I could, not ignore the feedback on those things. Oh yeah, that was the one thing that I did wrong. That's right. I used the wrong sewage treatment plants, which actually I'm going to record the live gameplay after this, so maybe we'll go and fix that in a minute. Yeah, that was the one I put the wrong ones in. The more polluting ones, I believe I used. There's also a weird obsession in the comments. This is not a bad thing, but it's like literally every episode there's always someone saying build a lake, build a lake. I'm like, I don't get the obsession with the lake thing. And also, most of this map is a desert, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. But then again, having said that, we have also just planted trees everywhere on a cliff, which is kind of desert-like in a way. Yeah, I don't know, but there's some weird, like, fetish with lakes in the comments, which, I mean, if that's your thing, that's fine. But, I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I don't think I want to do one on... Because I think there's been suggestions to build, a little lake and a town around it, elsewhere in the map, but then there was also more recently with the university, like build one up there, near the university and that. I don't really want to build one up there because if we were going to have a lake up there I guess should be some way for the water to flow down the mountain, not necessarily like in a waterfall, but there should be a river maybe at the bottom of the mountain somewhere, other than obviously the huge already flowing river. Like there should be another way that the water would get down, which in that case it doesn't make a lot of sense to just have a little lake up there. But I guess you could always do like a man-made one, but I don't know that that's something I particularly want to do. So I think what we'll end up choosing to do is maybe build like a little town somewhere that's based around like a little lake that we could probably up behind. I think I don't know which is a town on the edge of the map, like just north of here. Is it Mulberry? I don't know. It's been so long. Maybe because where we built the old road a few episodes ago, if we could build one further north that way, then I think there's definitely room for one there. So just to satisfy your lake itch to that. I don't know if it's the same person every time, but I definitely notice that comment every episode. And then there's like a whole bunch of thumbs up on it every single time as well. Which let me see. It's got to be on this episode here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. I think you need to build a lake somewhere. That's that comment there. Let me check the previous episode before that to see if it's the same the same person or not, because if it is, you are very determined, and I have seen it. Contrary to popular belief, sometimes people are like, oh, thumbs up so we can see, but I definitely see. I read through all the comments every time. Let me see. So the one before that was when I built the university. I don't know that there was... I mean, I don't know that there was a lake comment in that one, but I feel like there probably was, because every episode has one. Where is it? I can't find it now. Of course there's only going to be one comment about it now. Well, anyway, whilst I'm scrolling through for that, in the background, so I decided to... Because we put in the cargo train station there, and I decided to have a couple of one-way roads on either side so that the traffic could sort of flow around. And that weird little highway road that I've got going underneath, I thought what I'd want to do, instead of having... Because the trucks are going to turn out of the cargo station, and it's a two-lane one-way road, they're going to turn out of the cargo station. I don't want them having to turn right, so cutting across both lanes of traffic to get to the other side. So I decided to do a left-hand turn, so they don't have to cut across any not oncoming traffic, and any traffic just trying to pass through. They can turn left, go across, and get around the other side without blocking any other cars. So that's why we got that little ramp going underneath there. That was the idea behind that one anyway. So I put that little road in the middle there as well, because I don't know, I kind of wanted this area to be somewhat compact. There's not a there's not a huge amount of room because we are bordered by the mountain and the edge of the map. So I decided to make it feel a little bit tighter than normal with that little space there. But I also wanted it to be fairly, I don't know, I think it feels a little bit more industrial when it's like that as well. When you have like this little road in the middle and all these like lots of asphalt everywhere with all the roads. I guess not asphalt, it'd be tarmac. Lots of tarmac everywhere. I think it just feels a little bit more industrial than, a little town or something. I honestly cannot find, I'm trying to find this comment about the lakes on the other episodes, and I know that they're there because I keep seeing them. Maybe it's, no, oh my God. Maybe it's just my subconscious that is fabricating these comments, and I keep seeing them because I actually want to build a lake. That is probably what it is. I don't think that's what it is at all, but are you serious? Why are there no comments about this anymore? Hang on, wait. There's a hang on. Maybe you can make a lake on top of the hill. There's another comment about a lake. There's a different person than the other one I found. I'm determined to see if this is the same person or if it's like a different person. Because I know some people like to post the same comment on every episode, which is fine because you want to see something. And I eventually do get to a lot of them, but it takes time. We've been meaning to build the sort of Vegas town forever, and also what is the other thing that's been on the list forever? Oh, the Area 51 thing, and the rocket launch site. There's so many things that have just been on the list of things we'll eventually get to, which we will eventually get to. We're just not quite there yet because I don't know. I'm just like, if I'm not in the mood to build something, it's just not going to turn out good. So that's why I just do other things, and then I'll eventually be like, oh yeah, I kind of feel like building that now, and then I'll get into it, So I don't want to force anything. So I like to enjoy, building what I want to build, if that makes sense, but also taking feedback. It's just a balance of the two, and it's not going to be a lake. No, there might be a lake actually, because I think it would look pretty cool. I think we just have to find the right spot for it. That will work quite well. I think I do want to move soon. Maybe not. I don't know. When I say soon, I don't know how many episodes it will be. But at some point, I would like to start moving a little further away from the city area again. Because we spend quite a lot of time out here building around nearish the central city of the region. That's because I feel like it probably should be built up a bit more. Anyway, so I'm building this little interchange here, finally. It's kind of like... I guess it is a trumpet interchange in a way. It's not a standard one as such because I was trying to fit the train line through here as well. Because this is the train line that's going to end up running up north and probably join up with... Is it Mulberry? I don't know what town it is. Whatever town's up there, that's the one we're going to be joining up to. And maybe... if we can get this to go through, or at least head towards the... what is it called? Amity Exchange... That'd probably be good too. Like if we can sort of get it heading over that way, head through that station and then to one of the towns, that might be a better way to do it. Because that'd be a much better sort of junction point for this rail. Or, I don't know, or we just go up to Mulberry and then you could catch a train back to Amity Exchange if you wanted to. But I did, so when I was originally, you saw, I don't know if you caught it, but when I was placing the cargo train station, I originally placed the passenger station, which I kind of wish that I left the passenger station there, because then I could have had the line going that way, which I want to put one in this area, but I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to do it at the moment. But I guess we shall find out at some point. Also, I made a huge mistake when I was building this interchange, which you will probably catch if you're keen-eyed. But I was when I was building all these ramps, because half of them I'm building backwards because that's just the way that's the easier way to do it. You build out and then flip the roads around. But anyway, when I was like joining them together, in just a moment's time, you'll see that I start joining them to the wrong side of the road. Like half the ramps are on the wrong side, the other half are fine. And I don't know what was going on with it, but I get there in the end, and it all ends up working, which is good news. I also thought like over there, so over by the cargo station, I made sure to like plan out a line that's going to bypass the station as well, so you don't have to go through it. But I also kind of like the look of it because I think I add a third track in there in a little bit that is kind of making it look like a little bit of a rail yard. And I think it looks really nice, sort of coming off at an angle, sort of to the highway there. So here's where it doesn't make sense, and I haven't realized yet. So that ramp that I just made go over the top doesn't make any sense because it's a left-hand drive ramp, and that's supposed to be an exit ramp, so it should be on the left side of the road, not the right. It did not need to go over the top. And much like the entrance ramp going underneath, it did not need to do that because it needs to be on the other side of the road, which not really sure why that happened, but it did. It definitely did. So anyway, you can watch me fiddle around with that for a while until I eventually realize when I actually get to the to properly connecting them, I'm like, oh, oops. Like, oh wait, this doesn't make sense at all. But yeah. Oh, also, so that road that I shared to the workshop, and also I just used a little earlier, that actually did pretty well. People seem to like that, which is good. I wish I could, if I knew how to properly 3D model, because I can basically make roads. And you guys saw a while ago, I fumbled around with that 4-lane road, or like 2 lanes either way road. And it kind of worked, but the thing stopping me from posting that road is the fact that I can't I'm not good at making 3D models. So trying to make the elevated road version of it, it really sucks. Like, it really, really sucks. So it can be a ground-based road, but that's all I can do with it. Which if I had if I had more time, I would not easily, but I would try and teach myself how to do it, because I've done 3D modeling in the past. I used to do a lot of it, like about like 8-9 years ago. Like it was a nice little hobby that I did at the time. But I just, alas, do not have those skills anymore, and I suck at it. It's not. You know what? It's not so much the 3D modeling. I've always sucked at properly UV mapping an item, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. But anyway, if I could do that, I would totally make more roads, because there's so many that I want, like specifically for the city as well, and so many that just don't exist, and I'm like, ooh, that'd be a good road. It's like I can see it, I can see the vision for the road, but I don't have the time to learn how to do it, and I don't currently possess the skills to do it, which is annoying. Maybe I should just I'll take 5 months off YouTube and I'll teach myself how to 3D model, and then I'll come back. Yeah, good. All right. I will see you guys later. No, I don't know. It'd be cool though. Like, I want to do, there's a whole bunch of roads like just around where I actually live that I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. Like, there's different configurations of bike lanes all over the place, and different curbs, and so many different weird lane configurations. I'm like, that'd be cool as a road, trying to get that to work. And then oh man, there's just so much potential, but I just can't. I could probably make them all. I could probably make ground versions of all the roads. Maybe. No, even that's probably a stretch. I don't know. It just takes so long though. It takes so long. So like lots of respect to the people that actually do make the high quality custom roads, because they are sick. They're really good. I wish I could do more of them. In the meantime, I'll just have to rely on the kindness of strangers, making cool roads on the workshop. And modifying really simple roads, because I can do that. I can do that without a trouble. Yeah, so that is how it joins to the main road network here, which actually is pretty good. Like, it has not had any issues with it. It seems to be working really, really well. So over this side here is where I said I was going to build this residential area, because we were actually starting to get lack of workers throughout that whole industrial area there. So we just need some more residents in the city. So I decided to build up this really simple grid-based suburb, which I thought was actually kind of right. Like, it seemed like it fit this area really, really well. It's right. It's like parallel to the highway. I made them slightly smaller than regular city blocks. Or not regular, but the game's, 4 tile deep. I made them each gap between the roads 6 tiles instead of 8, so it's slightly smaller. But I thought that was quite good, because we've got a bunch of roads in there. Obviously, this one at the back is even smaller than the other ones there too. But I've just done that. And we filled out this area pretty much all with residential, and then there's some offices and a little bit of commercial here as well. But it's essentially, this whole area is essentially designed to provide housing for people that are going to work just across the road in the industrial area. Of course, I put that bridge in there as well for cars to get to the other side. Otherwise, I'd have to drive all the way around over, up to that sort of bus lane bridge road that we have, or up to the Diamond Interchange to go around, which would not be very good for traffic. So that's why I made sure to have another bridge going across there. And it means I could have done a 4-way interchange here, so the cars could exit to this side as well. But there's not going to be much on this side. Like, there's just not that much over here. So it's not really needed. Plus, we also have the Diamond Interchange up the top, and they can exit on that one and come around across the bridge too. So it's just not entirely necessary to have more entrance and exit ramps on this side. So I did not bother with that at all. But here we go, just zoning it out. I'm also, as you can see, not making the zoning of these buildings too big. All the commercial was only 3 deep, and the offices were only 3 deep as well, because I don't want the super large buildings everywhere. in this area. Like there's some sort of medium-sized buildings. Like as long as we don't get skyscrapers, I think I'll be happy with the area. So just doing a few more schools around the place because the availability throughout the city is not entirely enough. And I know some people are always like, oh, stop educating everyone, stop doing it, just stop. But you know what? I feel bad. This is not, this is a day and age where we have the technology and the power to educate everyone, and we should. Not just in City Skylines, but in the world. And that's what I'm doing, all right? Education is important. But also, we can do schools out policy so that they leave school early and go to the workforce. But also, it doesn't matter. We do have the mod that just gets them to take any job, so it's fine. And it has not really proved to be any other issue so far at all. Like we had, you remember a few episodes ago, I don't know how long it was now, 10, 15 episodes ago, we had a huge worker shortage through all the farms, and then we just added more citizens, and then the jobs were taken, and it wasn't a problem. Yeah, education is not really the problem. The thing is, I think that the problem is like that people will take jobs like higher required, or I guess jobs that require higher education first, and then they'll take all these other jobs last. So that's why they always end up with lack of workers, because that's the last job that anyone's going to take. So if we don't have enough people, then those jobs are always going to be available. So, assuming that we have enough people, all jobs will be taken, no problem. So that's also why this area was kind of important, because then we get a whole bunch more people moving in here. They're working just across the other side of the bridge, and it's no issues at all. I'm making sure to also put a lot of crossings in this area too, so they can all traverse the location quite easily. But that's pretty much it. We're going to jump into the game now and play in the live game. Yeah, cool story. All right, so we're back in the game. Actually, first thing I noticed is there's that ramp that I deleted at the end of the other episode, and I don't think it's really had any negative impact at all. If cars are coming down this way, they just went further along, didn't they? Wait, why did I end up removing that? I don't know. Oh, because yeah, they could just come this way. That's right, yeah, and go there instead. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think there's any issue with that, and I think it just looks a lot neater if we don't have this ramp. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I don't think we need it anymore. Lovely. Much better. I was like, where is this ramp going? And say, oh, it's connecting to the road down there. Yeah, no, that's way better. Okay, I like that, because we don't need that anymore. It doesn't need to clutter that area. Good. The other thing over here, I did the wrong ones. Complete. How did I... don't worry. Don't even ask questions about that. I was... I mentioned earlier in the time lapse, I was recording a lot of stuff before going away for the weekend, because I went to a wedding on the weekend, so I had to get a lot of stuff done before going to that, and I was clearly not paying enough attention. All right, definitely the same ones this time. Lovely. And we have, once there's a turn back on, we should have enough sewage treatment. Any second now. 1, 2, and good. All right, fantastic. That's back on. Good. God, this water... The rate at which this river is flowing is actually... that's so fast. Trying to get up that river would be crazy. All right, so then... over here, this is what this area... Like, I don't know, in the time-lapse, we didn't really see a lot of it completely grown to maximum zonage. But this is what it looks like. I think it's really nice. I actually really, really like this area. It's come along quite well. The bridge is there. It's all running quite smoothly. I think there's a little bit more zoning here and there. I did actually add this in, which I didn't record, but it's just a little driving range, which I thought was really nice here around the end of the highway. And I added a bunch of trees and little long grass elements here around the actual interchange here. I thought that made it really nice and really secluded, especially from this side, because then you don't see it nearly as much. A lot of people here just parking to go to the driving range too. So that was in there. And yeah, this is the little train yard, which I think is super nice. I would love to get a passenger station in nearby, but I don't know that there's an easy way to do that now because of the way I built it all. I mean, you'd think just here, but it's like, how do I get a road there? There's not really any way to be able to get anything there. And I've also got a lot of zoning that I can use over this way. It looks like we've also had all the jobs taken now too. There's no lack of workers except for this guy here. Not enough educated workers for that guy. Well, whatever. And I think over here, the jobs are all good. I think we had a few issues around here, but I think that's all good. I did actually zone in the rest of this area here too, by the way, and up on the top of the hill. So that's all coming quite nicely. And all of this as well. Looking good. Yeah, I think for the most part, it's quite good. Passenger station. So we got a passenger station there, which is good, but that's with that line. I want to have another line, potentially even starting from here, rather than the central station. I mean, I guess we could start from central and then go to here. I mean, this is really the spot you're going to have it in. I mean, I guess we could We could get it here maybe on this bend. I don't know where. I just turned that rail. I don't actually know where it's going. But we've got Mulberry over there, which is where I'd like it to go. I mean, if we can get I mean, maybe what we do. Let's have a look. So the rail, we could have it go, I guess, around that mountain, maybe come through. Thing is, if we go to the exchange, it's not really... We don't need to go to the exchange too. I don't know. I don't actually know where this rail should go. I mean, it should probably go to the exchange because then that would be a good place. What we need to do, we got these two regional rails here, which I think we need to build a similar sort of rail exchange like we did down over here. Because I think this works really well. Where all incoming trains just go here, transfer over to the other side, and then that works lovely. I don't know. Alright, so what I want to do is passenger station. I mean, maybe we can get it here. If I were to put it here, where would a road come from? It'd probably have to tunnel. I mean, this is all on a hill, so we could probably get a road going straight underneath. Let's have a look. You know what? Let's have a look. Let's go. Obviously, it's going to have to be a small station, much like pretty much every station we've ever built in this game. So let's go like this. That's okay. Anarchy is on again. Let's go like that, and then let's have a look. So, rail station. We could do... Not going to be an underground one. So it'd be like something like this, which is slightly off. If we were to do this one, it needs to be a little bit further in. Maybe, where does the road need to go? Closer than that is where it needs to go. Maybe here? Or is that the same? It's always hard to tell exactly where this is going. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so if we do it on this road, let's say, maybe about here. So this one here, let's say there. Okay, I'm going to use move it because we need to, let's level all of this out because it's just going to make our life so much easier if it's all the same level. Level it all out to that height. And then this could either end up being really, really useful or terrible, but I'm not really sure which one it is yet. Distance too short. No, it's not. There you go. And there you go. Okay. So we have this here. Now this road, we can't easily join here. We could join there though. This one could also, I mean really it's going to have to go here somewhere. Underneath I'm thinking. Let me go like this and then I'll go here, here and here. Level it to that point. We're going to have to go a little lower than that. Oh, you know what? Probably not. If we have this all raised up as well, it would probably be easier. We're going to upgrade. We're going to go elevated. Sorry, elevated. Oh, anarchy on that section. Okay. Has an annoying bump there, so I'll just take it a little further. Then this one's already, that road there's already elevated. The one next to it just needs to also be elevated. Like so. I'll do those two sections just so we have a little bit more room to play with. Then we can join through to this road here, which is already looking like it's kind of should be going somewhere, you know? Like it seems like I'm in a hurry, you know? I'm urgent. I got to be there. I got to be there now. I got to be there in 5 minutes. Don't worry, I don't even know what I mean. Okay, let's go down. This needs to be lower so we can actually get cars under there. There you go. I guess I'll do like that. And that looks okay. So now we can get that road over to that side. Alright. I feel like it should definitely join somewhere to this side as well, but I don't know how. Because I can't... I mean, I could bring it here and join it through here, but it really shouldn't. Because that's just going to really ruin the traffic in that area. Maybe, can we get bridge over here as well? Is that potential? It's not ideal. Okay, first of all, don't be at minus 6 meters. Put it there. It's high enough, which is good. Oh, hang on. Select that. Get it to that height. Okay, so we could do that, right? So that's high enough over the rail. Just fine. Then maybe we have it go... You know what? Bring it a little closer, because it doesn't need to be that far across. Really be about there somewhere. Make sure that's still the same height. And then this can come up. And then somehow go here and then... Like that. So a bit of a sharp corner, but I think that's fine because then that can come up and across. I might move... I obviously can't just join right there. It's too close to the other bit. Maybe we move where we do this little turnaround ramp. Which I really like that ramp. It's good. And I want to keep it. Oh, actually, can we get these? Maybe if we get these two bits here to line up, would actually be quite good, I think. About there. Yeah, nice. Now this can be all at... Maybe that height there. Is that high enough? Yeah, that looks high enough to me. Obviously, we have a little bit of an issue here. Maybe I should just raise up this last section here too, just so we don't get that tearing. Yeah, nice. Okay. And then this little bit here is going to go straight across onto there. And then if we just join this to there, surely that's the way to do it. A little smoother than that though. Because then this can still go underneath. Very similar to how we did it. Like that. Oh, that's all too far. Whoops. Oh. There you go. So then you can still go left, stay in the left lane, get out of the way of other traffic, go around. All good. Alright, so now this provides another way also to get to the other side, which is good. Let me go to the normal road here. I said normal road, but apparently normal meant elevated, so let's go to an abnormal road instead. I'm going to put that one there and have 2 lanes there. And then, you know, we'll just continue it round just so it sort of joins to that bit there too. So we have, because then we have one that can go that way if you want to get over that. I guess it would be a good way if you want to go quicker over to this side, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that's there. Alright, so then that all joins through here. Now, can we get this down? Yeah, that's fine. That's not too steep. I was hoping, as long as that wasn't too steep, that's fine. Alright, now I'm thinking maybe get rid of that road. Or if we're going to have a road there, maybe a smaller road than that one. Like maybe we use this one. And just have... I don't know, we could have like park-based stuff of it. Or maybe even industrial. Actually, that might be a good idea. Little industrial sections down here. Because it is right by the rail again, so... I mean, it makes sense. I don't want to do it too close to that side there, though. Maybe a little office space here, too. I don't know, just little things here and there. Just around this area. And then maybe from here... I don't know why that's popped up and not going away now. There we go. And then maybe just regular low-density commercial. Just to fill out this little section here too. Just so it's not dead when you come over this way. Right, so that will get us a passenger rail here, which is actually really good. I'm actually quite happy with that. That turned out slightly better than I thought it would. And I'm glad, because there's nothing worse than trying to build something and then it turns out like a piece of trash. And you're like, damn it. And I might leave this area here. I don't think I need a zone on all this. I think maybe that over there is quite good. Anyway, so they're building in there now, which is very nice. We've got the passenger station there, which obviously no one is currently using. I've got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Whether we go from this line here, because we can join from this one to here, or we could go straight to the downtown, which maybe is the better way to do it. Only problem I have with that is, oh, you know what? We've got this rail here, which we're not using. Why don't I join that one underground? Because then we can use a different platform and not smudge them all on the same one again. Because otherwise we're going to have a trouble if we have them all trying to use this. Oh god. Is this going to ever work? Can I even get to the... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, Nosy, come on. Okay, go there. And then, oh my god, this is slight nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, if we can just... 1 meter. Why is it going on 1 meter? No. That should be joining to this track that's underground. Why is it trying to go to 1 meter? That's not... Oh my god, all these buildings here too is crazy. No, go to the -8 meters where the track is. Why is it... Oh my god. Apparently there it goes to -8, but nowhere else. Okay. I mean, look, whatever works. I think if we could actually see underground, it would probably look ridiculous, but we can't, so that's fine. Alright, that means we can use this station here, this platform here, which we haven't been using yet, which is good. Go straight up to here. which currently is only going to be one stop, so it's not a very popular line, but whatever works. Alright, so select types. This will just be our... This train here, maybe 870, the short one. Yep. I'll just add one. I think that'll probably be all we need right now. Can't imagine any more than that, which clearly I'm very accurate in saying that because there's no one using it. But anyway, there you go. So now we're going to be using all platforms on that, which is cool. I mean, actually not all platforms. I should say all tracks, because we're not using both sides of many of these platforms. I think that one's using two sides. I wonder if I should... I really want to switch these around. So the way to do it, I should just see if I can download that mod to shift and drag them like I used to. Because that would make it way easier. Because I had a situation before where the train pulled in and it blocked a train coming this way, and that one was just like, ugh. Anyway, so that station is now alive. It's alive! Which is good. I would like to say that this is only a left lane, and then this one goes forward, because that would just get... Because I don't know if you saw that, but people trying to go forward with blocking this whole lane because they couldn't fit up there. And anyway, that will just make them all... If you want to go forward, you go in that lane. And if you don't want to, you go the other way, which is good. All right, so this is going to be... Yeah, it's 40, 40, 40, 50. That's 80, that road, which is probably a little unnecessary. So I'm going to turn that down to 40, so it's the same as all the others. Maybe... we'll go 50. You know what? We'll go 50. We'll give them a little quicker way to go that way. Okay, so that sort of joins all that together. There's people using this area down the bottom, which is nice. No one using that at the moment, but we also don't really have any public transport through this area in general. Like, this is pretty much a dead zone of public transport. And I think I almost want to just redo these bus lines. Which, I mean, at the moment, this purple one probably shouldn't exist the way that it does. Instead of going down that way, it probably should just continue down this way and then up to the train station. So through this suburb and across would probably be the better way to go, and the way that I would suggest working through it. So I'm actually going to remove it. So remove those and that. And can I just like click on this bus line and then like... No, I'm going to have to click and drag to add stops the whole way, which is annoying, but... Now, do I want to be on this main road, or do I want to... Because it'd be good to go through the suburb, but I guess there's not really much point doing that, is there? Anyway, so I'm going to put one there. Up here. I'm going to keep basically just going down the blocks here. Might as well just stop around the corner here. Oh no, we can't stop up there. We'll stop here. Then we're going to go through over to here. Yeah, I'd like it to just stop there so I can turn down the end of that road instead of going around. So if we stop there by the train station, that'd be good. I think if I can get a pedestrian bridge in there, that might be a good idea too. So I'll see what I can do with that. Okay, we'll come back this way, obviously. To there. And to here. And then the rest should already be there. Now, the only sad thing about that is I think I need a new bus line that goes down this way. And even across the water might be... You know what? We could do that. Because... I say sad things, so we got a whole bus lane road there, so I feel like it should probably have a bus running on it. So, I mean, this one just stops here, oddly, which it probably shouldn't anymore because it doesn't make sense, so... Might move that there. Oh. No, I didn't. Sorry, I might move that there. There you go. Then add another stop in further up. And then further up. And then a little further down there. And then sort of the same... Oh, wait, I think I just started a new bus line. Whoops. One there. And then one... Maybe there, I guess. Sort of around the place. And then one there, and then it joins back through. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so now it just goes further down, which makes sense because there's more stuff. Right, so that's there. Then I would like to do another bus line, which is going to start... There's no mass transit through this area at all. Like, there's no public transport at all. So maybe we should even start this down over by the train station. Which we don't really have... a good... There's not really any... Oh, we should have a bus station here or something, because it's pretty bad. Well, we have... Well, so what is that? There's a tram... No, is that a bus line? The yellow? Or is that a tram? I think that's a tram line. Why does that show up when I click on buses? It's annoying. Which one's actually buses? The red one's a bus line. I think that's the only bus line through the area, is it? No, the green is a bus line too. And they both stop... up here. So I mean, if we get a maybe get a bus terminal on this side of the road, just because we've got those. That's huge. Do a smaller one. The smaller one that doesn't look crap. I mean, I guess it's alright. It's not the best. But it would get the job done. So can we move this green stop? Actually, the problem is these both turn down that way, so I don't know that they... Yeah, it's not ideal at all, because they have to go the way... Because that's not really going to work. Can we get it somewhere else, maybe? What if we put it... So that's just near the station, that's fine. It doesn't have to be on top of it, but we can... So they're coming along. They both come along here and then go down. But I'm thinking if there's anywhere we could do it, maybe down here, but then that's really... That's not exactly close, is it? I mean, it's close enough. I like that building there, though. We can get it... No. So this is definitely bigger, yeah. I don't have a smaller one, do I? Damn, I need one really that's pretty tiny, but also... Okay, let's not worry about that right now, but I think if I can get that later on, that'd be good. So for now, I guess the way we're going to have to do it, we'll have this bus stop. Don't have to cross the road, which is no good. I mean, I guess that's fine. So if we go from there, where do they turn around if I... Oh, it's auto-saving, come on! Whoop! Goes to there. Oh, yeah, that's alright, because then it just sort of turns around. Yeah, that's fine. It's not the best turnaround, but it'll work. Alright, then we'll come through this way. Come along through this entire area. Oh, we can't go straight from there? Okay. Can't stop anywhere in that road because it's technically a highway. Cool. This place is really annoying to work with all the roads that we have here. Maybe we come down this way because then we can come back up. Yeah, okay, let's go down through here. Probably be a better way to do it. Also just avoid that intersection which is already super busy. So we'll go there, then this will come across. Come through this area. And then it's going to... I guess we'll share that bus stop there. Come through this way. Nice. And this will... I guess share those ones, which we should probably build up around that because currently there's nothing there. And then I guess probably even just do a similar bus line to this one here up and around. Or we can stop sooner than that, but that doesn't really make sense. Let's just share the same bus line. And then just come around because I mean, I guess we don't have to stop at every single same stop, do we? Wait, let's do a similar bus line. But okay, so they'll go there. Maybe you change buses there, but then this one can express right up the end, and then come back again straight here. So it's similar, but it skips most of those stops. But if you want to go to them, you can transfer, obviously. Oh wait, these stop right here and there. Oh, actually, I might get rid of that stop there and just have them stop here instead. Makes more sense. All right, then we'll go along here and then all the way back over to the city, and it'll be good. It'll be grand is what it'll be. A grand design of a bus line. Alright, so bus line 52, sure. I wonder, I need to like just name these spectacularly at some point. Have a whole standardized naming scheme, and it'll be amazing. So this is the Bendy Bus, is it? Although that's a right-hand drive. Oh, no, it's not. It says LFA there, left hand. Oh, maybe... Oh, no, wait, no. It's... Oh, are these both right-hand drive versions that are downloaded? Oh, that was stupid. I only just realized that. Oh, well. Whatever. We never noticed, so who cares? So that's the citywide. That's the double-decker. Let's just get the Bendy buses. Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't know how many we'll need. It depends how many people use this line. Could be a lot. It's quite a long line. Let's start with 10. No one using any of it at the moment, so... Oh, there's 2 people there. There's a few people. It's being used slightly. Anyway, now that it exists, that'll be good. There'll be people hopefully using the bus throughout this area. Also, wow, that's quite busy here. Might be... I guess this road is busier than I thought. Maybe it'd be a good idea to get multiple lanes here for this little section. Where is the asymmetrical road? There's so many roads, but I need this one. Oh, I don't want to destroy those pathways. I'll do it later. That's also slightly busy. Well, that's not too bad. People going past just go that way. It's if someone's changing lanes and then they get in the way. Can they just go like faster through? Like, what is the speed limit on this area? Is it just because they have to turn such a tight corner? It is 80. It's just because it's such a tight corner. Oh, also this should probably be enter the intersection without stopping, because I didn't realize that I wasn't. That's my bad. That probably didn't help us out at all. Okay, well, I mean, that seems okay for the most part. That's a very bright colored bus, but that's fine. There you go. Got this little area that's built up here now, which is nice. This new suburban area here. We've got this train station. Oh, I wanted to do the pedestrian bridge across, which I think if we have it go here somewhere, maybe. I mean, currently no one is using this train station. But hopefully, with this bus line coming through now, they might do. Also, if we give it more use, I mean, maybe if we join, maybe instead of having it go straight to Central, it goes to this station. Like, we could even have it turn into the station and then leave and go to Central instead of, like, it doesn't have to be one way through it, you know? It could be slightly different. What I probably should have done is had this line here, or like one of these lines be a passenger line and one be cargo, which I haven't done at the moment because they're all going to share this one line. So I might actually split that off, but not right now. Anyway, that's what I've done. So that's what we're going to do for this episode. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. We're going to do a little bit more zoning here and there as well. But I think the idea, so re-lake fetish, we could build a lake out here somewhere, I think, because we've got so much room out this way. And there was suggestions to build like little, tiny little towns here and there, you know, but only a few buildings out along this road, which we could absolutely do. And then eventually the vaguest place will probably have to go out this way somewhere. I don't know exactly. We've got a train line here. We've got the huge industrial area there. Probably, maybe like, I don't know, maybe around here somewhere. Because we've got a lot of desert space at the top. We have some nice desert space down here, but it's just, I think it's a little too close to everything else. So I don't really want to put it here because it'll probably end up growing fairly large. So maybe I'm thinking it's got to be up here somewhere, maybe out over this way even, because this is like completely away from everything else. How about all the way out over here? We could do it. I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode and what your ideas are if you have a lake fetish yourself. And that will do it. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day.